much for your patience. This has been a busy day for us. This morning we had the Administrative Professionals Conference, and I think that everyone had a good time. I hope so. If so, yay! And we're going to continue this special day by having this luncheon in your honor. So again, welcome to Alabama A&M University Celebration of Office Professionalism, where our admins are the best office cheerleaders. You are there to cheer and encourage the students, faculty, and staff, and we thank you. I got spirit, yes I do. I got spirit, how about you? Aren't y'all supposed to repeat it back? And I'm delighted to present our 11th president to extend greetings, Dr. Hugini.
Again this year, it is my distinct pleasure to bring you greetings on this wonderful occasion as we observe Administrative Professional Day here at Alabama Agricultural and Mechanical University. We are pleased as a university to join this celebration that's taking place all over this country as we salute those persons that we refer to as our unsung heroes. Casey Patton puts it best. Any effective leader knows his or her company's success depends upon not just a vision or a product, but the people, underline the people, who carry out the vision and build the product day in and day out, the employees. You are among the people that carry out the vision for Alabama Agricultural and Mechanical University. And no company can achieve success without acknowledging the worth and the contribution of others. We know that if you look at the word success, there is no I in success, but there is US, which is us in success. Therefore, on behalf of our Board of Trustees, our faculty, our staff, our alumni, our wonderful students, and First Lady Abigail Hugini, we say to each of you, thank you so very much for what you do. This celebration is our way of saying we appreciate what you do. I want to thank Ms. Cassandra Tava-Ross, Ms. Cheryl Johnson, the Office of Human Resources, for always coordinating and putting this event together. We thank them this year for also having a conference or workshop that precedes the luncheon. A very excellent idea, and I trust that you have enjoyed that conference. We thank each of the participating supervisors for your presence and your participation. We thank Aramont Food Services for the wonderful job that they continue to do in providing this luncheon each year. At this time, Dr. Annie Payton, who is Director of the Drake Learning Resources Center, will give the meditation. Following that meditation, the occasion will be given by Ms. Tava-Ross, and I'm certain that Mr. Darrell Jackson is waiting for his instructions as to what he is to do. Dr. Payton.
O God of all creations, you have cared, sustained, filled, and blessed us with your riches. On this special occasion, Administrative Professional Day, we thank you for the labor and service rendered through your precious vessels, our administrative professionals. Our administrative professionals have tended to our area office need. Your services are rendered in a professional way that makes bosses everywhere stand out. We are grateful for your organizational skills. You're dependable and resourceful in ways we could never imagine. You are the pearls of abundant value. We appreciate you. O God of all creations, we ask your grace on all that are assembled here today as we come to experience your presence. We ask guidance to empower us to continue our work. We claim nothing for ourselves, but return all honor and glory unto you. We now offer thanks and blessings for the food before us that we will enjoy. May it nourish our bodies for your glory. Amen.
Good afternoon. To the President, First Lady, President's Cabinet members, supervisors, guests, friends, and of course, the best cheerleaders on the planet, our administrative professionals. Yes. Today marks the 62nd anniversary of Administrative Professional Day and the 7th annual Administrative Professional Day Luncheon at Alabama A&M University. Today, we acknowledge the hard work all the administrative professionals do. And let's be honest, where would we be without them? They are dedicated individuals who take notes, answer phones, remember the little details, keep everyone organized in the office, a team player, and the ability to think fast on their feet. Thank you for being the best office cheerleader, which foster teamwork and dedication to all of us. These are just a few of the reasons why you deserve thanks and acknowledgement of all that you do, not only today, but throughout the year. Thank you. And administrative professional, thank you once again and enjoy your day.
We would like to continue with our celebration to recognize our administrative professionals with a certificate and a special appreciation gift. You will receive a certificate that states Certificate of Appreciation awarded to in your name with warm gratitude and much appreciation for everything you do. Thank you for continuing our tradition of service to students, faculty, and staff by being the best AAMU office cheerleader. 7th Annual Administrative Professionals Day Luncheon, and is personally signed by Dr. Hugini. This year, our gift is a glass maroon mug with Alabama A&M imprinted on it. We have tea bags inside and a specially designed bookmark, and of course, a pom-pom to commemorate this special day. We hope you like it, and every time you use the mug or bookmark or pom-pom, it is our hope that you can remember this very special day in your honor. As we continue today's conference theme, which is E to the third power, elevate, empower, and energize. This year, I'll call out the administrative professional's name along with your supervisor or designee. You'll come to our specially designed red carpet, take your picture with the president by Mr. St. Jones, and then get your gift as you leave from Cassandra. We'll recognize the administrative professionals in alphabetical order by the year you were hired. So we're going to go in decades. So we're going to start with everyone who was hired in the 2000s, 1990s, 1980s, and believe it or not, 1970s. Since Mr. Hicks has to leave early, we're going to start with Janae McDowell first. We're going to go out of order just for this one time. And she was hired in May 2015. Lisa Belay, she was hired in May 2004, Dr. Sass. Erica Baldwin, she was hired in May 2014, Dr. Dale Smith. Miss Diane Banks, she was hired in September 2003, Dr. Glenn. Tawana Bell Blake, she was hired in February 2003, Dr. Ivan Banks. Jonah Benson, she was hired in September 2008, Dr. Cynthia Smith. Deirdre Bone, she was hired in April 2013, Dr. Melinda Gilmore. Ursula Brooks, she was hired in February 2005, Dr. Andrea Cunningham. Maria Buchanan, she was hired in October 2015, Gregory Jackson. Okay. Nikisha Burks, she was hired July 2011, Mr. Gibson. Charlotte Kennedy Slater, she was hired in March 2006, Dr. Derek Dunn. Jacqueline Collier, she was hired in January 2004, Dr. Virginia Caples. Janice Collier, she's a volunteer with us in this social work. Dr. Tanya Perry Mitchell, supervisor. Janetta Dallas Whitlow, she was hired this month, Dr. Chen. Denise Davies, she was hired in February 2006, Dr. Ivan Banks. Kimberly Davis Burks, she was hired in July 2014, Dr. Kimberly Marshall. Tiffany Donaldson, she was hired in February 2015, Brian Shipp. Mr. Gibson. Linda Elliott, she was hired in August 2005, Archie Tucker. Vernell Gardner, she was hired in May 2000, Brenda Williams, the supervisor. Tawana Green, she was hired in April 2015, Dr. Rodney Whittle. I missed it all around, I'm sorry. Dr. Rodney Whittle. Miss Brittany Holoman, she was hired in January 2014. Dr. Andrew Hugini is her supervisor. Erica James, she was hired in February 2001, Dr. Caples. Ms. Danielle Jefferson, she was hired in June 2016, Dr. Gary Crosby. Chief isn't here, so I went to the VP. Jackette Johnson, she was hired in July 2007. Dr. Annie Payton is her supervisor. Jay Johnson, he was hired in August 2016. Dr. Ivan Banks. Jacoby Kelsey, she was hired in March 2016. Dr. Tanya Perry Mitchell. Lanisha Leslie, she was hired in February 2015. Daryl Jackson is her supervisor. LaDonna Long, she was hired in August 2013. Dr. Rodney Whittle Nancy McQuarrie, she was hired in April 2000. Wendy Williams. Relitra McKinney, she was hired in June 2015. Dwayne Green. Meredith Minor, she was hired in June 2014. Angela Deborah. Carmela Myers, she was hired in October 2015. Clayton Gibson. Valerie Owens, she was hired in May 2015. Dr. Robani. Tarshika Owens Davis, she was hired in April 2014. Norman Jones. Deborah Peppers, she was hired in March 2011. Dr. Arrington. Monique Ryan, she was hired in December 2015. Ms. Yvette Clayton. Octavia Scott, she was hired in March 2016. Dr. Daniel Williams is her supervisor. Deborah Scruggs, she was hired in September 2003. Ms. Nels. Dr. Caples. Lisa Spencer, she was hired in January 2017. Dr. Williams. Retrina Taylor, she was hired in October 2011. Dr. Whittle. Oteria Weathers Williams, she was hired in June 2015. Dr. Larry McDaniel. Patricia Repster, she was hired in November 2011. Dr. Ernest Davis. Michelle Wesson, she was hired in April 2010. Doctor of Music Hugini. Yvonne White, she was hired in February 2010. Dr. Davis. DeLuca Winton, she was hired in November 2016. Norman Jones. So now we'll recognize our administrative professionals that were hired in the 1990s. Yvonne Artis, September 1994. Mr. Jenkins. Janice Dunnigan, March 1995. Freddie Gambles, June 1999. Dr. Williams. Renee Johnson, March 1998. Dr. Burton. Sean Pear, June 1999. Dr. Otula. And Sherry Pruitt, July 1998. Cassandra Tarver Ross. Those are all our administrative professionals that were hired in the 1990s. Now we're going to go to the 1980s, and we're going to start with Shirley Alexander, February 1988. Jerome St. John. Hilda Calhoun, March 1984. Dr. Whittle. Wynesta Green, April 1988, Dr. Caples. Janice Holman, December 1983, Dr. Mitchell. Beverly Joyner, September 1988, and I'll ask Dr. Smith to come up with her, please. Pamela Jude, Dr. Caples. And Pamela was hired in November 1989. Victoria Richardson, she was hired in June 1986, Dr. Banks. Rhonda Whitman, November 1985, Dr. Glenn. So we recognize our administrative professionals from the 2000s, 1990s, 1980s, and now 1970. Ms. Carol Hershey, June 1979. And Dr. Crosby is her supervisor. Thank you. Now we'll have Dr. Hugini with the closing remarks.
Let's give another round of applause to all of our administrative professionals. We certainly want to thank you again for all that you do. This year's theme, You Are the Best, AAMU Office Cheerleaders. So what do we mean by being the best? And what do we mean by being a cheerleader? To be the best means to surpass all others. To be the best means excellence. To be the best means achievement or quality. To be the best means most excellent, most highly skilled, to the greatest extent possible or degree possible, to be the best. So what do we mean by an office cheerleader? And be assured I'm not going to do a cheer. But I do have an acrostic that I would like to give you for the word cheer that I'm certain expresses to each of you what we believe and appreciate. The first letter in cheer is C. You are champions. You are advocates. You are the voice for the office and the university. H. You are hospitable, always welcoming and providing excellent customer service. E. You are effectors/engineers, facilitating the work of the unit and strategizing to optimize the output. E. You are efficient explainers. You are the person who makes referrals and responds to inquiries and concerns. And R. You are a resource, a wealth of knowledge and information about the university, the unit, and its procedures. So as administrative professionals, you are cheerleaders who demonstrate all of those skills each day. You are the best. On a personal note, constantly striving and to evolve, to be better for yourself, for society, for others, but in this case, to be the best for Alabama Agricultural and Mechanical University. Therefore, I say to each of you, happy Administrative Professional Day. You are the best. AAMU cheerleaders. Go Bulldogs!
you.